at this late hour on whether there'll be an enrolled substitute or a version much like this?
I can only speak to the amendments that I had offered, and it will depend on perhaps some direction from the clerk in terms of how we need to proceed. But I'm prepared to offer a substitute, which would be amendable.
Mr. Chairman, thank you. Mr. Chairman, do we know when that will be available? Because the line numbers there matter, as you know, sir. So do we know if that's going to happen, when that will happen?
Yes, I need to check with the printing of that, but it should be available as we convene this afternoon.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir Norman?
Mr. Chairman, I appreciate your candor. Having heard that, it may very well necessitate tomorrow for a recess so that any floor amendments that could be offered could be appropriately lined up.
Right.
Because the numbers are not going to be the same that we now have.
Right, that is correct. And of course, the item numbers will be the same, and I will attempt to have, if we go that route, to have an index available so that the members can easily reference the item numbers in the pages. So that would be my intent. And Senator Norman, would your intent to offer the amendments as they were today?
I would say, Mr. Chairman, that I think what you will find on the calendar are the amendments that were reported out of the Finance Committee, and that will be what's on the calendar. And the process generally is to deal with amendments first.
From the committee.
That's right.
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 You either accept them or you reject them.
That is correct. Okay. Senator Norman? Okay. Any further business to come before the committee today? Hearing none? Oh, okay, okay. Hold just a second.
So what do you? All right, a couple things, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Senator Norman.
Okay. Having voted on the prevailing side by which the proposed amendments to 5001 and 5002 offered by Chairman Hanger, I'd ask we reconsider that vote.
Second.
Okay. You're referring to the original one, though? Okay.
The amendments you're offering.
Okay. No. Okay. Do you move that? Was there a second? To reconsider?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What are we reconsidering?
Okay, all in favor then of
the reconsideration.
Of reconsideration. All right, all those in favor of reconsideration signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, Senator Norman?
Mr. Chairman, they're your amendments. Do you want to move to report them again?
Well, yes, I can do that. I thought maybe there was going to be some explanation about why we were reconsidering them.
I'm going to share it with you as soon as you make the motion.
All right.
Well,
All right.
wait a second. So if you defeat these again, we're not going to run into a situation where you say, well, it was twice considered in committee and therefore can't be considered on the floor?
I see no other reason but just abundance of caution, I will not make a motion.
Okay, I'll move to report Senator Hanger's batch of amendments. Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second it.
You're presiding.
I am. Thinking about this in terms of the parliamentary maneuvering that you're attempting here, Senator Norman.
I have never been accused of that.
It would be in order to ask your intent here, Senator Norman?
We don't question the intent or the motives of parties, either in committee or on the floor.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. All right, all those in favor, record your vote.
What's the motion?
The motion is to report the package of amendments that I had offered.
No, the motion is to whether or not to reconsider the vote by which we
Oh, I thought we'd
defeated
already
the
did that. Okay, the motion is to,
reconsider.
have we reconsidered?
Oh, we did it, a voice vote.
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, parliamentary inquiry.
State your inquiry, Senator Wagner.
The only thing that you can reconsider is the vote by which you reported out the amendments. We have reported out the amendments, the second batch of amendments that we came through. So we vote, my understanding is that we voted to reconsider those votes, and now what is before us is the package that we just reported out of here. Is that not right?
Senator Norman?
Knowing a little bit about the process, that is totally incorrect.
Good. What did we reconsider?
You know, the question is, are we reconsidering the vote by which we failed to report Senator Hanger's and Delegate Jones's? Excuse me.
Okay,
The motion is whether or not, on reconsideration, to revisit the vote by which we failed to report Senator Hanger's amendment. It's just that simple, and we do it all the time.
Mr. Chair,
Senator Barker?
parliamentary inquiry.
Okay.
Given that we did not report out your amendments, and that we then subsequently reported out a different set of amendments, is it parliamentarily appropriate for us to take action on Senator Hanger's amendments without first rejecting the second action that we took, which was to report the amendments presented by Senator Norman?
Senator Barker, actually, I think you have a valid point.
That's what I meant to say.
And Senator Norman, I would rule your attempts out of order.
Holy cow.
The committee,
Meeting is adjourned.